Roberts has blistered it to left center field, and it ain't coming back. And he's still got real estate. He makes it the way.
And good Saturday afternoon to you once again here on the Gramstar Sports Network. We're back for our second broadcast from Hayesville Middle School of the afternoon. This is our final title game that we'll be bringing you this afternoon. This is Snowbird and Hayesville, the Mite Girls Championship game coming your way here for the Smoky Mountain Youth Conference here in Clay County. This is, of course, our second broadcast, as we've already mentioned. Robbinsville Termite Girls started us off this afternoon at 2 p.m. with their title game, coming back in overtime to defeat Ranger 20-16. What a thriller that was. We hope you were able to join us for that one, and we're glad you're able to join us for this one as well. If you were just now tuning in, welcome to the Gramstar YouTube channel. Be sure to click the subscribe button and turn on the notifications bell for any time that we either go live on our YouTube channel or when we upload content. Fans, we are 3.5 minutes away from tip-off, and we will come back to you in just a few minutes, but we wanted to let you know we are here, we are live, and we'll be bringing you Snowbird and Hayesville, round 2, I should say, here this afternoon in Clay County. Stay with us, everybody, and welcome you all back here to Hayesville Middle School here on the Gramstar Sports Network, Gramstar YouTube page, as we're bringing you exclusive live stream coverage this afternoon of the Mite Girls title game. And welcome aboard our first quarter sponsor as we're just about set for tip-off. It is our friends at Robbinsville Custom Molding. Scoreboard set to go. We are set to go. It's title time here in Clay County. And Hayesville wins the opening toss, and we are off and running. Ball stolen away, and it's a mad tussle for it under the basket. Second time in as many years, or in 3 years, I should say, that we have seen Snowbird in the title matchup. That's 2 for Hayesville here in the first quarter. Drive in, Emily Jones unable to stop the drive. Travel called, and on we roll with 5:09 to play here in the first quarter. Ball plucked away now by the Jackets. They're starting off hot. And the ball rolls out of bounds. And that shot comes up empty. It's last, of course, touched by the Snowbird Warriors. We brought you this game in double overtime. And the last time that we were with you, of course, Snowbird prevailed in Graham County. McKinley Adams is checked in off screen over here to our right and was getting her jersey tucked in, set to go. Camry Rogers will bring the ball up the floor for Snowbird. Natalie Swimmer for two. And that's going to be off the basket, but she stepped on the baseline. Out of bounds is the call. Pass inside to Jones. And a travel call. It'll be Snowbird basketball. A foul called on Hayesville, and once again they'll try it. Ball's overshot. Rebound, mishandled. Camry Rogers and a pair of Jackets get tangled up on the floor trying to grab it. And it is, of course, Hayesville basketball. 3:33 to go here in the first quarter. Rebound. Snowbird having trouble finding the basket here in the first quarter. Hayesville scored early on and has not been able to reproduce any success afterwards. Double overtime thriller that we brought you a couple weeks ago was a 38-32 final. Jumper from the side for two will be good. Swimmer to Rogers. Rogers heaves it up. It'll hit the backboard, but not the net, unfortunately. Foul called. Ball stolen away by Swimmer. Natalie Swimmer again for two. This time it is good. Snowbird on the board with 1:39 to play here in the first quarter. Ball swatted down, stolen away by Jones. McKinley Adams in a hustle for the ball, and a foul called in the corner. Transition will not be good. How about the rebound and the putback attempt by Jones? No good. And now Jones at the line. And that ball goes all the way in and all the way out. One for two at the line goes Emily Jones. 4-3 score here in the first. Rebound, also no good. Jones with the rebound. 1 minute and counting left to go. Pick and steal for the Jackets. They have doubled their lead over the Warriors. Ball goes out of bounds. Kinley Adams having trouble maintaining it at the baseline. 24 seconds to play. Buzzer sounds. We are done with the opening quarter. Hayesville emerges with a 6-3 lead. Stay with us here on the Grimstar Sports Network. Back live for the second quarter. Emily Jones will inbound it. Snowbird trailing 6-3 here in the Smoky Mountain Youth Conference Championship game. As we mentioned, this is Snowbird's second trek to the title game in the last 3 seasons. Won it 2 years ago against the Copper Basin Lady Cougars. All rebounded off the short shot by Adams. Rogers will push it up the floor inside to Jones for 2 is good. 1 point ball game. Jump ball called. It will stay with Hayesville. Timeout called on the floor by the Jackets. We'll be right back, everybody. All right, fans, our scoreboard reset for some reason during that timeout. We apologize. It is 6-5. There we go here in the second quarter. Second quarter sponsor on your screen is Blevins Insurance Agency in Robbinsville. 2 points out of the timeout for the Hayesville Mite Lady Jackets on their home court nonetheless. Rogers, corner 2 attempt, no dice. Rebounded by Hayesville. Jackets looking polished here. Have doubled their lead over Snowbird. It's 10-5 here in the second quarter. And a hard foul inside. Hard collapse, I should say. I believe the foul's going to be on Emily Jones. It is for Snowbird. And that'll send Hayesville to the charity stripe with 3:04 to play before halftime. One for two trip. Jones gets the rebound. The big doing what she's supposed to do inside. Swimmer misses the layup. Ball stolen away by Swimmer. And she'll get the bucket. I dare say the halftime strategy session for Snowbird should be interesting to say the very least. Offensive charge call, good take. By Alicia Garcia. Foul called. It will get Camry Rogers to the line. Her first attempt will be to the right of the goal. Second one will be off. Putback for McKinley Adams will be out as well. Snowbird just cannot buy a basket in this ball game. Ball stolen away. McKinley Adams coughs it up. Jackets still have it. And another transition basket for the Jackets. 13-7 lead for Hayesville here in the second quarter. Substitution coming for Hayesville. And it'll be an inbound for Snowbird. Stolen away. Short shot is plucked away by Natalie Swimmer to McKinley Adams. Jostle under the basket. Bentley Lambert collapses to the floor in the battle, and the possession battle will end in favor of Hayesville with 49 seconds to play before halftime. Foul call. And once again, the Jackets are ahead by double figures. It's 14-7. Take one wide of the goal. 37 seconds to go before halftime. Last touch by the Warriors, 20 seconds to go. Emily Jones has it, 5 seconds to go. It's going to go out of bounds. Clock stops with 3.9 to play in the half. So the Warriors will have to take it, drive a couple of dribbles, and chunk it before the buzzer. Foul was called. 2 shots are going to be forthcoming, and as we did at the end of the first quarter in the Robbinsville Termites game, we'll have a 2-shot foul coming with a empty perimeter for Natalie Swimmer before we go into halftime. And she'll miss her first. Lady Warrior is going to have to gather their bearings here during the break. And she will miss her second. 14-7 Hayesville, as we'll step aside for 5 here on the Graham Star Sports Network. One final strategy session for the Snowbird Lady Warriors as they break the huddle, and we are set to begin the second half of play here in our second broadcast of the day from Hayesville Middle School. You're watching the Graham Star YouTube channel's exclusive coverage of the Snowbird Mite girls and Hayesville Lady Jackets Mite girls in the Smoky Mountain Youth Conference Championship matchup. Emily Jones will inbound it here in just a moment as we will welcome aboard our third quarter sponsor, CM Supply, located just a stone's throw away from the Graham Star office on Tallulah Road in Robbinsville. Alicia Garcia with the steal for Snowbird, but is plucked away quickly by the Jackets, who lead by 7 after halftime. Much different ball game that we're watching than the first time these two teams met just a couple of weeks ago. And the Jackets continue to pile on. It's a 9-point lead here in the third quarter. Championship tournament, of course, began on January the 30th with a play-in game and progressed through last Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, and brought us to where we're at today with the championship finales. Third place matchups took place this morning. Rebound for Emily Jones, 2 from the side. Camry Rogers I believe we've got an injured Lady Warrior on the bench. Camry Rogers might have a busted nose or something. They're going to have to send in Bentley Lambert to fill in for her. Here in the third quarter. Inbound coming for Snowbird. And once again, while we're on this broadcast, thank the staff and crew with Clay County Schools. And Tammy Dills, of course, the game manager for this tournament here for the Clay County Rec Department, for letting us set up shop and stream these games today. These are, of course, what we hope to be very cherished memories for these young ladies as they go on throughout their course of life. Thank you once again for accommodating us. Drive to the basket, no good. Rebounded by Alicia Garcia. Snowbird for 2. That was McKinley Adams. Timeout called by Hayesville. We'll take it with them here on the Graham Star Sports Network. All right, we're back. 3:19 to play in the third quarter. Hayesville leading the Snowbird Lady Warriors in the Mite Championship game. Mite Girls Championship game, I should qualify that, by 7. McKinley Adams hopes to change that with a transitional basket, but she coughs it up before she can get there. Natalie Swimmer tries to get to Emily Jones inside. Rogers, after the quick check out, already back in the game. And jump ball called. It will go back to Hayesville. Three-pointer or two-pointer, I beg your pardon, for the Jackets. And this swimmer at the line now. 2:25 to go here in the third. And it's a 1-for-2 trick to the line. How about that transitional basket? That'll work. Camry Rogers with the pick. McKinley Adams with the bucket. And now a chance to cut it down in the blink of an eye to a 5-point ball game if she can get the and one here. Good fluent play for Snowbird, and they got it. Pick by Swimmer. Snowbird continues to build some momentum. How about two more for McKinley Adams? Snowbird trails by 3. Turnover there. And looks like the ball went out after being touched by Snowbird. So Hayesville will inbound it with 1:03 to go here in the third. Hollinsville's made up some significant ground after trailing 14-7 at halftime. Has outscored the Jackets 8-4 in this quarter. Rebound for Jones. Here's Adams. Nuts are not going down without a fight. 2 more, no dice. Rebounded by Hayesville. Travel called. Timeout called by Snowbird. 30-second pause. We'll be right back. All right, 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. That ball called. It will stay with Snowbird. .16 seconds to play. Jones. Got ball called again inside, and that draws the ire. Oh, I'm sorry, I stand corrected. It's a foul on the interior, and there is some Hayesville fans that are giving out about that call inside. And we got a discussion with a couple of the officials. Philip Orr and Josh Harris have been calling games for years. And the call is overturned. It is a junk ball. Hayesville will get it. Wow. And that'll be the third quarter. All right, fans, can Snowbird pull it off or will Hayesville hold them off? It's been a rally bid for the Lady Warriors since we came out of the locker room at halftime. And Snowbird trails by 3 still as we go into quarter number 4. And I thought a good way to start off the rally bid proceedings as Hayesville will head into transition. Jones rebound. For the Jackets. Hayesville's not going to make it easy. Obviously, they're in the driver's seat. This game, as we've already said a few times tonight, went double overtime 2 weeks ago in Graham County. Snowbird did prevail when all was said and done. That layup overshot. Putback is also going to be overshot, but a foul is called. First one is good. That gives Hayesville a 6-point advantage. Make it 7. All be turned over. We'll shove by Jackets, and it'll be Snowbird possession with 4:52 to go. Rogers to Swimmer. Inside feed to Emily Jones. Ball comes loose. Jones cleans it up. Garcia to Adams for 2, nothing but net. First points of the fourth quarter for Snowbird. Warriors trail by 5. And Rogers' first attempt will careen off the back of the rim. 4:15 to go. And one more for good measure. Foul on the other end, as this will probably turn into a chess match down the stretch. Hayesville will get the rebound eventually. Missing both foul shots. Ball goes out. Last touch by Jones. Hayesville will inbound it right under its own basket. Ball stolen away. Here comes Natalie Swimmer. And she will drop the basket. That's big. Oh, is that big? And one will drop it to one if it is made. It's nothing but net. Snowbird's cut it to a 1-point ball game. Timeout call, 3:47 to go. We'll be right back, everybody. All right, we're out of the timeout. 3:47 left on the clock. Kevin Hensley and Kenzie Belk helping cover today's Smoky Mountain Youth Conference Championship games for the Graham Star and the Graham Star Sports Network. Robbinsville Termite girls have already placed the championship, and we're hoping for a 2-for-2 story for next week's edition of the Graham Star. Snowbird Mite girls trail by 1. Emily Jones with a stuff, and that gets enough of it off guard to where Alicia Garcia can get the ball. High heave, ball's out, last touched by the Jackets. Timeout called by Snowbird. 3:23 left to go. We'll step aside once more. So Snowbird can do this inbound. It's going to be turned over to Hayesville. Oh my. And it's a 17-car pileup here in front of us. See the Andrews Mite boys heading towards the locker room area to get ready for their nightcap here in just a moment. Termite boys won the championship earlier, did Andrews over Hayesville. They'll vie for the Mite boys championship in just a moment. Congratulations to the Wildcats on that one. And that one hits the top of the goal, automatically negates the shot whether it goes in or not. So that's going to turn it back over to Hayesville with 3:06 to play. Rebound by McKinley Adams. Drive to the basket. Rolls all the way around the rim and off, and a foul called on Snowbird. It's on Camry Rogers, it looks like. Hayesville ball either way. This one turning into a nail biter as well. And looks like an offensive charge call on number 25 for the Jackets in response. Robbinsville basketball as the tide turns. Hayesville fans want a travel call. They did not get it. And Garcia tried to careen it off a Hayesville player, but it ended up backfiring, excuse me. Jackets have it. 2:20 to go. Swimmer will miss the layup off the transition. She's got the rebound. It's also off. All Snowbird needs to do is just finish a shot here, and they've got the lead. And there it is. Jump ball, Hayesville basketball. For the Jackets, they're back ahead. And the final 90 seconds of the game are upon us. Rogers makes a bad pass. .126 to go, and a foul is called as well, so Hayesville will get a chance to rub some salt in the wound. First one will be off the back of the rim. And Snowbird fans here in attendance let out about 50% of their oxygen in relief because there's still another shot to come. And it is in. Jackets have a 2-point advantage again. Point guard Camry Rogers will try it again this time. Ball's loose. Double dribble called. And a timeout called right after. 1:09 to play. We'll inbound it right here below us when we come back. This is a title game. Should be a neutral side, but more or less Snowbird's playing at an away game here because Hayesville is packed to the gills with faithful fans in attendance. During that last time out, there was a Let's Go Jackets chant that just rang out across the gym. Long-range shot for McKinley Adams is going to be no good. Hayesville's got the rebound with the 2-point advantage. And if you're a Snowbird, you have to foul here pretty soon if you want to get the ball back. Well, Hayesville's just going to play keep away, and why wouldn't you? Foul called. And it will be a 2-shot opportunity forthcoming. First one is good. It's a 3-point Jackets lead with 28 seconds to go. Boy, every bit of pressure in the world building up on these Lady Warriors to pull this one out. Nothing doing on the second one. Emily Jones rebounds it. Rogers to Swimmer is going to be overshot. Put back. No good. Layup, no good. 15 seconds. It's a pile-up. Hayesville comes out of it with the ball. Last touched by Snowbird. Hayesville inbound with 11 seconds to play. And this one's almost in the books. And a foul called on Camry Rogers. No disputing that was a foul. .5 to play. And she misses her first. Makes her second. Boy, that is big. 2-score game now. We'll be right back from Hayesville. Snowbird Nation hoping for a miracle with 8.5 to play. It's a 27-23 lead for Hayesville. Emily Jones will inbound it for the Lady Warriors. Three-pointer's good. Timeout called. And I believe there was a timeout call before the buzzer ended. There was. So the timeout was called before the buzzer sounded. I did see that myself here. I was watching Paige Jones to see if she was going to call the timeout, and she did. So they'll have to reset the game clock. It's not over. And we'll stay put here on the Grimstar Sports Network, everyone. Well, after the inbound, fans, it is now in the books. Final score is going to be Hayesville 27, Snowbird 25. A spirited effort all through the ball game for the Snowbird Lady Warriors. Hayesville came to play and simply outclassed the Lady Warriors this afternoon. And we'll go to the floor here in just a moment for our championship trophy presentation as our Lady Warriors have fell to the runner-up slot this season. There you see them, fans, lined up on the wall for one final commemorative photo. We'll, of course, try to get it in next week's edition of the Graham Star as well. What a spirited effort. We thank you all for joining us for our streams today on our YouTube channel. Exclusive broadcast. One more congratulations to the Robbinsville Termite girls for winning the championship this afternoon. And one more shout out, a big shout out to our Snowbird Mite girls for finishing as the tournament runner-up for Kinsey Belcom. Kevin Hensley wishing all of you a great rest of your week.
Has blistered it to left center field, and it ain't coming back. he's still got real estate. He makes the